America. A sacred place where everyone dresses in the color of magic and the roads are paved with gold. Monday, June 21st, 1847. When Adenora moved to America years ago, she promised that I would join her there someday. But by my faith, I am thinking now, I may never make it. Nearly 2 months we've been at sea. Scarce is food and water scarcer still. Many of the passengers have not fared well. Today alone, the crew put 2 people out to sea. Frightened I am, but I thank the sweet Lord each day for sending me Sean. He has helped me to endure this awful voyage.
Here. You're safe. I drank some earlier. Something wrong?
I miss my mind. I keep wondering if the famine's getting worse for them.
No worries, Mary. You'll see them again before long. You'll arrive in America and find work. You will, with all your skills for reading and writing. In no time at all, you'll have all the money you need to bring them over.
Made it past the doctor, did you? Good for you. Some of the people are sending back. Imagine having to make that voyage again.
Have you found your aunt yet?
No.
Stay right here.
Mary Driscoll, meet my uncle, Patrick Quinn.
How do you do, Mary?
Wee shy she is when first you meet. Has she not come yet?
Oh, I'm certain she'll be along soon.
If she hasn't come by now, Mary, she likely won't. You must come to my uncle's tavern with us.
We'll put a notice in the paper. Your aunt will see it, and then she'll come and get you.
Well, thanks all the same, but I'll be fine waiting here.
All right then. Goodbye, Mary.
Oh, goodbye, Sean. And thank you so much. As we left the dock, I recalled the last words my ma spoke to me before I left. She said, "The blessed Lord never closes one gate without opening another." Clinging to her words was I, as I took the first steps into my new life in America.
Mary! I have a letter for you.
Oh, it's from Aunt Nora, finally. She's in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Oh, it says that she never received a letter telling her what ship I'd be arriving on. Oh, and she can't wait to see me. Mary, my Mary. Bless us and save us, quiet one. Tis a pure joy to behold your angelic face.
I've been lonely as a church mouse these past 6 years, with only my students for company. But now that you're here, I'll be lonely no more.
She teaches school. 'Twas Aunt Nora who taught me to read and write.
It will be hard. Life in the acre is not what you'd call pleasant. But we'll care for each other and make the best of it, eh?
Anything is better than what we left back in Ireland.
Which is true, then. The famine is worse.
People are starving to death. There's no hope for relief.
Worry not, quiet one. There's plenty of food here in America. And though the work is hard and the Yankees do tend to look down upon us, at least there is work and plenty of it. The mills are always looking to hire, especially Irish girls. They don't tend to complain about things the way the Yankee girls do. And plenty of Irish lads have found work as well. Building a new canal, they are.
Are they still hiring?
Indeed. Always looking for a strong back. More potatoes, Mary?
Please. Ta.
My little quiet one. Still the first to listen and the last to speak. Take heart, child. For in America, every voice is heard. Sometimes Yankee ears need a loud voice to get them moving.
Spinning room 3. This is where you work. One of the girls will teach you your tasks. Now be careful not to daydream. Pay strict attention so that you don't hold up the line.
He's a real charmer, that Mr. Fowler. So stiff and straight, sometimes I think he swallowed a crowbar. What's your name? Mary Driscoll. I'm Annie Clark. I'll be teaching you your tasks. First things first, though. We'll pin up this lovely hair of yours. Keep it from getting caught in the machines. Your main task will be to tend to the bobbins. Stay alert at all times. Make sure your fingers don't get caught in the machines. Don't worry. I won't leave you alone until you're fully at ease, all right? Good. Well, I'll show you how it's done. Your hand. That's it. You got it?
How do, miss?
Sean!
So, how was your first day of work in America?
Well, my ears are ringing and my feet are sore.
As are mine. But at least we have jobs.
You found work.
On the canal. Sent me to work and straight away they did. Filthy back-breaking work the foreman promised. I says to him, I says, such work is nothing new to we Irish. Will you help me write a letter to me uncle? I want to tell him I won't be coming back to Boston.
Of course I will. And you should stay with Aunt Nora and I.
Oh, I wouldn't want to be any trouble.
Oh, 'tis no trouble. You and your uncle took me in when I had no place to stay.
And Laura's house is small. It'll be awfully crowded.
Such conditions are nothing new to we Irish. How do you like working in the mill so far?
Oh, suits me just fine.
That's right. You Irish girls love the long hours, and the heat, and the noise.
Clarissa?
And when the mill agents ask you to work longer hours with fewer breaks, I suppose that'll suit you just fine as well.
Leave her alone, Clarissa. She just started work here.
There was a time when the mill girls worked 10-hour days and could sit and rest. No girl worked more than 2 looms.
Those days will return, Clarissa, but we must be united in our demands. And that means everyone, including the Irish girls.
It would be nice to work 10-hour days.
It would still be that way if you Irish had stayed in Ireland where you belong.
That's enough.
Where we belong, I wanted to ask Clarissa if she would stay where she belonged if the only food to eat was 2 meager bowls of soup a week, where people reduce themselves to eating seaweed and tree bark to keep from starving. But I held my tongue.
Hopefully soon I'll have enough to send for Ma and Dad.
I know you miss them terribly. They'll be here before you know it.
John!
I'm all right.
Dear boy, what happened?
On our way home from work, some Yankee boys took to harassing us. Cowards threw stones.
I'll get the doctor.
I'm all right, Aunt Nora. I'll get theirs, that you can be sure.
No, Sean. You mustn't let them draw you into a fight.
They started it.
You can't be getting into trouble. What if you lose your job over it? I think it's best that we just stay quiet. Keep to ourselves. We Irish, we're like family. Especially here in America.
It's all right. Sometimes I have to slap myself to keep from napping. There's going to be a meeting Friday night at my boarding house. I was hoping you'd attend.
What kind of meeting?
A group of girls are working on a labor newspaper. We're hoping to gather enough support so that we can approach the company to ask for shorter work days.
I heard that the company keeps a list.
I know. And with the names of the girls they say are troublemakers.
They give that list to other companies to prevent you from finding work.
Yes, but if they put us all on the list, then they'd have no one left to work the mills now, would they?
I'd love to help you, surely I would, but I have my Ma and Dad to think about. Until I earn enough money for their passage, I can't be risking my job.
How many times do we have to tell you to pin your hair up? You two get back to your machines, you. Clean out these gears. Get back to work.
Won't be long now. I think 'tis best you stay home tomorrow.
If I don't work, I don't get paid.
Aye. And if you drop dead, you don't get paid either.
I have to go out.
What? Where are you going, child?
A meeting.
But you're sick.
Shan't be long.
Mary, wait!
I'm all right. right, Sean. 'Tis a simple cough.
Tis not the cough that worries me. You're going to that Labour meeting, aren't you?
I can't stop thinking about Clarissa. Mr. Fowler never even bothered to turn off the machine.
Clarissa was too vain to pin her hair, and you said so yourself.
And accidents like that happen all the time in the mill. Just last week, some poor girl got 2 fingers snapped off the machine.
She was careless.
No, she was tired. We're all tired. It's all we can do to stay awake. It could have been me.
And what about the list?
I'll be careful.
Well now, where do you think you're going?
Kindly let us pass.
Irish belong in the acre. Can you hear me?
Step aside.
I said Irish belong in the acre.
Sean! No! Get out of here.
Cursed leg.
What's the assortment of battle scars you're collecting?
That'll teach me for leaving my shillelagh back in Ireland.
Evening, ma'am. We're looking for Sean Reardon.
For what?
Accessory to murder.
Murder?
You were involved in a brawl tonight. One of the boys was hit in the head with a rock. A short while ago, he died from the injury.
I did not throw any rocks.
'Tis true, he didn't.
Well, that's not what the witnesses say, so you'll have to come along. Come on!
I did not kill anyone.
Officers, please!
Hi. I heard about your friend, Sean. They're saying it doesn't look good for him.
Oh, it'll be all right. Once I get the police to listen to me, they'll let him go.
Most of the boys have identified him as the rock thrower.
He threw no rocks. I was with him. On my way to your meeting, I was.
Mary, listen to me.
In America, everyone has a voice. They'll have to listen to me.
Yes, that's true. He has a right to a fair trial, but... Those boys come from very wealthy families, and they will see to it the finest prosecutors are assigned to the case. Mary, even if they do listen to you, they'll start asking questions about what you were doing that night and where you were going. If the company finds out...
My name will surely go on the list. Aunt Nara? What's wrong?
It's from Ireland. From Father Mulaney.
No, this can't be. I only have a few more weeks. Do I have enough money for the passage?
Oh, child.
It's not enough to cover his bail, much less hire a decent attorney. I wish to God there was more I could do for him. I'm his only family in America.
We're all Sean's family.
Mary, I can't tell you how saddened I was to learn of your ma and dad's passing.
They would want me to use it for what is right.
That they would, child. I'll give my savings as well. And then we'll hire the finest attorney in all of Lowell.
Together, our money was enough to post Sean's bail, and although we didn't have enough left to hire the finest attorney in Lowell, he was certainly a man of sound reputation. He instructed Sean to waive his right to a jury trial, hoping the judge would be more impartial. Jury or not, prosecutor was skilled.
And is the boy who threw the rock in this room?
That's him right there.
And is the boy who threw the rock sitting in this courtroom?
To be sure, 'twas not going well for Sean.
No further questions? The people call Mary Driscoll to the stand.
You can do it, quiet one. Make your voice be heard.
Now, do you swear to tell the truth?
Yes.
Now, you were with Sean the night of the brawl, is that correct?
Yes, I was beside him the whole time.
And did you see him take part in the fight in any way?
No, he was just trying to defend himself when the other boys started beating on him.
Did he throw any stones during this time?
Not a one.
You're certain of that?
Yes. As I said before, I was beside him the whole time. I would have seen if he had thrown a stone.
Now, this all happened very late in the evening. Do you mind me asking what exactly it is that you were doing out on the streets at that time?
I was on my way to a meeting, and Sean was trying to convince me not to go to it.
A meeting? What kind of meeting?
A labor meeting.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
In the matter of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts versus Sean Reardon, the court finds the defendant not guilty of the crime of accessory to murder.
Aunt Nora said later the judge saw in my face an honesty he did not see in the boys. Annie said 'twas because I was willing to jeopardize my job, and that's why the judge believed my testimony.
Thank you so much, Mr. Quinn.
Thank you, Uncle. 1,000 thank yous will not be enough for all you've done for me.
I'm just glad the truth was heard.
Mary, where have you been? My coach leaves in less than an hour.
Mr. Fowler asked me to stay after my shift so that he could dismiss me and inform me that my name has been placed on the list.
Oh, Mary.
So too I did, right there on the list, my name. And right next to it, the description, Wolfer.
Aye, that's a good word for you. I'm proud you should be to wear it. Are you sure you won't come out west with me? Plenty of opportunities out there, even for we Irish.
No. Thanks all the same, but I like it here well enough.
Where will you find work?
I don't know. Not in a mill, that's for certain. I'm sure I'll find something.
That you will, Mary Driscoll. I'll never forget you. Like family we are. Always will be. Goodbye, all.